Hey guys, so this is 9.3, circles in the coordinate plane. So this is going to be the notes for that section, and then I've also assigned another Pearson homework for you guys to do. This week we're also going to have a quiz, which I will get that out to you tomorrow, and we will go from there. Okay. So again, 9.3 circles in the coordinate plane. Okay. So example one is going to be derive the equation of a circle. So equation of a circle. Okay, so here's our circle. Okay, and here is our, whoops, let me redo that. Here we go. So here's our coordinate plane. So here's our x, here's our y. Okay, this is our origin. And our circle goes something like this. Okay, it's got a center right here of h comma k, and it's got a radius r, which goes to points x comma y. Okay, so we can use the distance formula. Okay, we can use the distance formula to find the radius. Okay, so d equals, oops, I use the wrong symbol. D equals the square root of x2 minus x1 quantity squared plus y2 minus y1 quantity squared. Okay, so this is the radius. Okay, so when we want to find the radius, okay, we need to figure out what our points are. Okay, so we got to figure out what our points are. So this is going to be the square root of x minus h quantity squared plus y minus k quantity squared equals r. Okay, but the basic equation of the radius, okay, it goes with r squared because we got to find the points x and y. Okay, so this is going to be x minus h quantity squared plus y minus k quantity squared equals r squared. Okay, so this, whoops, this formula right here is the equation of a circle. Okay, that is the equation of a circle. All right, so I'm going to show you guys an example of how we do this. Okay, so this is going to be example 2. All right, so it's what is the equation of circle with center A? Okay, so on my xy coordinate, x and y, here is our origin. Okay, it is centered at, let's see here, this is 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. It's centered at -1, 2, so 2, 4, 6, 8. So -1, 2. Okay, this is our center. It's got a point at 1, 5, which is right here. Whoops. Okay, and then it goes something like this. Okay, something like that. All right, close enough. Okay, so we need to figure out the radius first. Okay, this is point P and it's 1, 5. So we need to figure out R first. Okay, so we have the square root of x2 minus x1 quantity squared plus y2 minus y1 quantity squared. So this becomes the square root of 1 minus -1 quantity squared plus 5 minus 2 quantity squared. This is 4 plus 9. So R equals the square root of 13. Okay, so that's step 1. Step 1, find radius. Step 2, okay, write the equation. So we have x minus h quantity squared plus y minus k quantity squared equals r squared. Okay, so x minus -1 squared plus y minus 2 quantity squared equals square root of 13 squared. So this works out to be x plus 1 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 13. That is our equation. Okay, that is our equation. Okay, example number 3. Example 3. So we need to figure out if it lies on a circle. So we're trying to figure out if it is on our circle. Okay, so we have circle Q. Whoa, I don't know what happened there. So circle Q has radius equal to 7. Oops, not at. And is centered at the origin. Okay, we're trying to figure out if -3 root 2, 5 lies on circle Q. All right, so step 1, okay? Step 1, we need to write a formula. Okay, so step 1, sorry. So center, okay, our center, sorry, it's Q, is at the origin, which means it's at 0, 0. So our equation here is x minus 0 squared plus y minus 0 squared equals 7 squared, because radius is 7, which this just becomes x squared plus y squared equals 49. Okay, so now we need to test the point. Okay, so we need to test if -3 root 2 and 5 lies on our circle, which means does that equal 49? Okay, so we have -3 square root 2 squared plus 5 squared. Does this equal 49? Well, -3 square root of 2 times -3 square root of 2 is going to be +9 times 2 plus 25. Does this equal 49? So this is 18 plus 25. Does that equal 49? 43 does not equal 49. So our answer is no. Okay, the answer is no. It does not lie on the circle. Okay, it does not lie on the circle. Okay, that is pretty much what your lesson is. Okay, so there are 2 different steps. Okay, if you're writing the equation, step 1, find your radius. Step 2, write your equation. If you're trying to find does a certain point lie on the circle, Step 1, get your equation. Step 2, test your point. Okay? That's pretty much it. 9.3 is pretty straightforward. Okay, 9.3 is pretty straightforward. But again, if you guys have questions, want to ask me anything, message me through Edsby. You can also message me on Remind, and I will respond as quick as I can. Okay, thanks, guys.